Greetings, YouTube. I have a new deck profile for you. This is going to be my updated Karakuri build. It does have extreme victory cards in it, so it's as recent as you can get it. The way I tried to go with the build, I wanted the OTK as quickly as possible. That may not be the best way. I haven't used this in any local tournaments or any regionals, YCSs, anything like that. So, not really sure how it'll fare, but it's definitely fun. I take a lot of solitaire hands and stuff like that. So, let's just go into the list. You start with 3 Cyber Dragon. A lot of people will probably not run this card just because of Chimera Fortress, and I totally agree, but the way that I play the card, you're not going to be summoning this card unless you can make a really, really crazy board. So that's the big thing you have to keep in mind. So do not leave a Cyber Dragon on the board unless you for sure have a way to get rid of it, or else you're going to pay. Then you have 3 Strategist. The best tuner in the deck. Just because, I mean, it might be a tie now just because of the new card, but I just like the enemy controller effect plus Burrito drawing cards, so that's pretty cool. 3 Nanishi. Here's the new card. It's essentially a Bogart Knight for the deck, and it's a level 3 machine tuner that you can machine dupe. So the card is very, very solid. A lot of people would only run 2, but as I mentioned, I want this to go as fast as possible and hit hard. So next you have 3 Soldier. I'm running 3 Soldier just because it's the recruiter in the deck. It can grab essentially any monster that I use that's a Karakuri. So actually, yeah, it hits everything. Next you have 2 Quick. It just gets to retrieve stuff in the graveyard, so that's always good, especially after you make like your big move or whatever, and you know you need to rebuild or something like that. You're able to do so. And then you have 1 Hypa. You're using Hypa just because it's a nice beater, it's a nice turn 1 summon. Most likely your opponent's just going to set a monster, maybe set a back row or 2 and pass. So that's always good. Plus, when I go and do my loop, this will be the last monster that I summon. Unknown Synchron. Here's another new card. It's just like Cyber Dragon. It's a level 1 machine tuner. So I can like summon this, I can summon Nanishi, and then I can summon like a level 4 from my hand, and I can just go to town. Not saying all 3 of those, but I can go 4 and 3 and make the 7, grab a 4 from my deck and maybe make a 5. Or, you know, I can just have that level 7 synchro and go with this guy to make an 8. So, and it really depends on your hand though too. You could have instant fusion in your hand, you could have reborn, you could have machine dupe. So it really depends on what your hand is for what kind of play you want to do. And then the last monster, one of my favorites, Synchro Magnet. This card cannot be normal summon or set. When you special summon a Synchro monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. So the card is very, very, very solid. Only a tech copy though. You don't really need more than one, so that's why I enjoy doing these sort of deck profiles, just because I find these goofy cards that, you know, just make decks more fun to use. So going on to the spells now. 3 Gold Sark, 3 Instant Fusion, 3 Machine Dupe, 2 Pot of Duality, 2 Avarice, 2 Space, Reborn, Limiter, Trunade, Hole, and Mind Control. I'm going to keep saying this. I want to try and hit as hard as I can in OTK. So that's why I'm running 3 machine dupes. I have 2 targets, so I just want to make sure I have it. I'm running the Gold Sarks and the Duality so I can get to my combo pieces. Like, one of the best hands you can get is either Cyber Dragon or Instant plus Nanishi, the Bogart Knight, and Strategist and Machine Dupe. Now, I know that may seem a little crazy just because it's a 4 card combo, but you actually get the 4 card combos a lot. Like, instead of it being the cyber, it can be the instant, so, the chances of you getting into a really big combo is good. Or you can just go Cyber Dragon, Inishi, Strategist, and then have Reborn or something, and you can go off. Not saying necessarily OTK, but you can make it big enough of a board to where your opponent cannot come back. I'm running the 2 Avarice just because, for anyone that knows this deck, once you loop out, you end up making like 3 or 4 synchros. Let them get rid of your board. I mean, it's probably going to happen just because it's Yu-Gi-Oh! And you just send everything back and you do it all again. So that's that. And then I run 3 traps. And that's 3 Decree. Why is that? Well, Solemn Warning really hurts the deck. If he stopped my initial summon, then I can't do a whole lot. So that's another key thing. Do not go crazy unless you have a Decree face up. And you're going to get to it because you run the 2 Duality and the 3 Sark. So Sark is in there so you can grab whatever key card that you need for your combo. Makes sense. I wanted to show this off real quick. Check out that name, Gold Sarcophag. I just noticed that today. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, it's my deck profile, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any comments, suggestions, leave them down below. Thumbs up and favorite the video. If you guys enjoyed it, I should have more deck profiles coming. I may try this at my regional tomorrow. It's in Columbus, Ohio. So if I do use it there, I may make a tournament report, or I may make videos throughout the day, like on my phone, and upload them. I don't know if you guys would enjoy that sort of stuff. Robbie does that sort of stuff. So that's it for now, guys. Peace.